Crossroads 3. Stoic Principles according to Epictetus, from WA Oldfather, Introduction to Epictetus, the Loeb Classical Library, Volume 131. 1. Every man bears exclusive responsibility for his own good or evil. Good and evil are only those things which depend entirely on our own moral purpose, i.e., free will. 2. Man's highest good lies in reason, i.e., assent or dissent, which in turn is based on external impressions, a fantasia, a prime datum beyond our ability to alter, but we remain free in regard to them. 3. The use we make of the external impressions is our one chief concern. Upon the right kind of use depends exclusively our happiness. 4. In the realm of judgment, the truth or falsity of the external impressions is to be decided. Our concern is to accept the true, reject the false, and suspend judgment over the uncertain. 5. We should never forget this responsibility and never assent to an external impression without preliminary testing. 6. In the intellectual realm, assent and dissent correspond in the realm of good and evil to desire and aversion, since all the passions and sorrows of mankind come from failing to achieve what is desired and failing to avoid what one would reject. 7. In every desire or aversion there is implicit a value judgment concerning the good or evil of the thing in question, and these in turn rest upon general judgments, dogmata, regarding things of value. 8. The correct judgment is that nothing outside of the realm of our moral purpose is either good or evil. Nothing of that kind can rightly be the object of aversion or desire. Hence, we should restrict the will to the field in which it alone is free, and cannot therefore come to grief. 9. But herein we need not merely theoretical conviction, but also continual practice in application, ascesis, i.e., the basis of education. Logic, although Epictetus warns against unto devotions to the subtleties of the subject. 10. In the field of judgments belongs the duty, to kathekon, of man, his intelligent action in human and social relations. 11. Externals, on the other hand, are neither good nor evil, hence indifferent, adiaphora, to be regarded no more seriously than players treat the actual ball with which they play in comparison to the game itself. 12. Among the social duties of man is to see things as God sees them, if there were a God, and reconcile one's will to the will of that God, i.e., recognize that every event is necessary and reasonable. Therefore, feel no discontent with anything outside of your control. 13. We ought to have a sense of fellowship and partnership with others, koinonikoi. The shortcomings of our fellows should be met with patience and clarity, and we should not allow ourselves to become indignant, for they too are a necessary element in God's plan. 14. Evils are the work of God, and therefore good from the point of view of the whole. Where is good and evil, Epictetus asks? They are within us. Now I would like to discuss the concept fantasia and present two aspects, Eastern and Western. The Eastern view of fantasia: the point to rest being known, the object of pursuit is then determined. taken from Confucius, the second entry of the Great Learning. In the Western perspective of fantasia, it is a feminine noun, a making visible, the power of the mind by which it places objects before itself. And finally, a review of the terms. We've seen fantasia, a fantasy, a creation of our mind based on how we interpret the data around us. Using dogmata, judgments regarding things of value. Ascesis is the practice, not just the intellectual contemplation of these words, towards the goal of to kathakon, the duty of mankind. Realizing externals are adiaphora, indifferent to us, so that we may concentrate on koinonikoi, fellowship. Thank you for listening.